Hello collective, welcome back. We are here to do another reading. Wow, that full moon eclipse has it unleashed a lot of energies, epiphanies, revelations, closing out karmic cycles, exposing. It's all going down, towers. It's all for growth. So remember, this reading, reverse roles, genders, place it where it fits. I am talking quietly where I am temporarily. I have to. So pop on your headphones, and also the lighting. I can't do much about where I am, guys, so bear with me, all right? Subscribe, thank you, hit that like button, all of the rest of it. Appreciate your comments, your support, all of the above. It is diabolical right now, but it's all validation, clarification, to heal, to grow, to close things out, okay? First oracle card out was miracle. Someone today is praying for a miracle, divine guidance. See that here, epiphany, revelation. The divine has stepped in and taken over. You don't need to do anything but your own healing, okay? But sometimes with our own healing, we need to know or understand or work through something. A lot of people do. Now, surrender and release. Whatever's going on or whatever's being exposed is out of our hands, guys. It is the divine, okay? So let's get some messages out. I do have to watch another camera over here. If you see me flicking, I am looking after someone, and I do have to keep an eye on this other camera. So if you see me being distracted, but yeah, I was awake at 1:30 this morning getting these downloads, epiphanies, energies, weird dreams. But it's funny, someone's praying for a miracle. We're going to find out why they have allowed someone to come in. We've got a Queen of Cups out. This person, the path, collaboration. Okay. Oh, my stomach just dropped. Okay. Why? Yes. New start, sword of truth. So some type of truth has come out. Now, this will be facts. This will be evidence. Okay. And whatever was found out, it was through a group. Now, group can be family, lovers, friends, family, groups, associations, businesses, work colleagues, a town, a community, whatever it is. But these are actual facts, okay? They're undeniable facts. So this person or you or the person we're talking about in the collective, whoever it is, there are undeniable facts. And it did hit, I am hearing, around the full moon. Okay, so they've realized, very suddenly realized, wanting to move on, move forward, looking beyond their current situation. We have the ready for this adventure though. What went down? The fates stepped in, and I heard to put this on the miracle card. So someone here is praying to the gods, praying to the fates. They're waiting, hoping, wishing that the fates change. But I am also hearing somebody here tried to play with the fates. We don't play with the fates. Okay, and I'm hearing the word from Spirit, interference. So someone has discovered around the full moon that who they were listening to, what they were listening to, who they were collaborating with, who they were working with behind the scenes. It's like when you don't, okay, I'm getting this person can no longer believe anyone around them. Everyone who they thought they were are not. Everything that they thought was happening was not. They were convinced, coerced, believed, karmic and karmics. So that's very interesting. It could be a number of different people or collaboration, whoever that may be. And they were doing things in the background, and they've found that out. they were also doing this to you, collective. It was being done to them. They were doing it to you. It's a colossal circus. It's one of the biggest. Like, this person's down praying on their knees, like, please God, please the fates get me out of this. Please the divine get me out of this. What did the divine see? They were definitely trying to steal, attack you. Okay. Or take, I'm hearing from others as well, but they saw something in someone, or they found something out. This is weird energy. It's going into obsession. I think they've realized how obsessed this person or people were in taking you down and attacking you, or stealing from you, or manipulating, or strategizing, or obsessed or possessed with you. They were obsessed with stealing and attacking and blocking and tricking and trickstering your or their a soulmate connection, divine inheritance, an inheritance. I don't know. It's something big. That's why it's governed by miracle, the two divine cards here. Wow. They've realized what they believed, what they were listening to, or who they believed to be what was the furthest from the truth. It's all been exposed, and there is tangible evidence. They were doing something around the full moon, or it was exposed around the full moon. It's like saying, well, they're the evil one, they're the karmic one, they're the dark one, they're doing this, they're doing that. And it turns out everyone you believed, everyone you listened to, it was the complete opposite. And they instigated this negative energy towards you. Both of them, or all of them, were doing it or collaborating behind the scenes to affect you or affect your destiny, purpose, mission. You, I don't know, you'll know where it fits. It could be business, love, this, that, I don't know. There's a sense of bullying here. There's a sense of gathering. They've messed up. They've messed up diabolically. They've realized, they've had the epiphany. It's like when you walk in and you open the box and you're like, oh, I didn't see all that or know all that. It's got that energy, right? And they were a part of it. There's evidence of them being a part of it, collaborating, believing it, going along with it, and actually doing it, and people were doing that to them behind their back. It's all behind the scenes. This is going back. And so everyone's being exposed. Spirit's just turning it up. That's why I was seeing like grenades go, like tower, just wherever they step, whatever they step, whoever was involved, exposure. And they're really scared. They're really panicking. They're really running scared, because this is out of their hands. It's like when you're running through the fields and you're just dodging and things are blowing up all around you, and people are saying no, and the whole curtain falls down or something like that and exposes what was behind the curtain. Yeah, they're scared. They're running. They've messed up big. They've also realized who or what or where they were meant to commit or back or go or be. And they're completely off. They've stepped out of their divinity. They've stepped out of their divine alignment to do all of this, and they've realized it. Yeah. There were a number of people doing this. Look, Spirit's exposing all of them. They were convinced into attacking you, and that you'd be stuck and stagnant, and that they wouldn't grow with you, or couldn't grow, or you wouldn't grow, or whatever it is. And they've actually, everything they were told, they've had to surrender. Everything they believed, built, did behind the scenes, lied, cheated, steal. This is really obsessed, malicious, ruthless, cold, detached. And they're now trapped in this, and they're now trapped in with either a karmic or karmics, whoever or whatever that is. They're now trapped in this experience. And whatever they did to you, they've realized that they are getting this back tenfold. They were in competition with you. The third party was in competition with you, or third parties, or these people, places, and situations. They were in competition with you. They were in competition with them. They were all in competition with each other. This has got out of control. Whoever they were with really made them feel like they were a master, a king, like really fed their ego. And this is where this person's very, very, very upset. They're feeling like a fool. They really, truly do. They want you to know this karmic or karmics could really distract them. This person was easily distracted. And this blocking, and it was like they were in an illusion. And I see a fog, and I like to call it a heart fog. It's like a fogginess that they cannot see, others cannot see. It's the illusion, but it's also fog around their heart, unable to connect, feel, see what they were doing to other people. That was all a part of the malicious intent to block, steer a different way, attack whoever. It's really diabolical when you realize you really, really did fight against or attack the wrong person. So they're very, very upset, this person. Very upset. They've listened to lies. Everything's boomeranged back. They thought they were this amazing magician, only to see everything everyone's told them or said or thought that they would happen or have in the future is actually going to you, collective. You're the protected one. You're the one standing in your security, your stability, your truth, your honesty, the evidence. They're really realizing you were actually the honest one. That's what I keep hearing, that you were actually, they were tricked out of their spot by the devil. They were actually supposed to choose you, commit to you, back you, whatever it is. And they didn't. They stayed stuck in the energy instead of healing or dealing with it or confronting it. They couldn't get out of a cycle. They could not learn the lesson. They were finding out that they were manipulated. They were manipulated into supporting this karmic or karmics or wherever they are or whatever they're doing, work, business, love, whatever. They were tricked into it by karmic energy for support, financial gain, and they're burdened by this, and it's a stubborn, rebellious, egoic energy, overbearing, arrogant, and that's exactly how they behave towards you. It's that old saying, who you're around is who you become. But the thing is that this person feels, and I'm not saying they are, this is how they feel. This person feels like a fool. They feel stupid. They are on their knees, crying, shaking, sweating, kind of, everything's, this is shock. This is utter shock. This is like when someone throws a bucket of water on your face, or you open a cupboard and all the evidence pours out. Like the spirit has put this in their face. The fates have changed and it is not in their favor. And their future now, they know they realize now, after all that's been done and all how they treated you, they're in deep regret, because they see you as good fortune, peace, productive, growth, healing people, healing others, healing like an abundant energy, like an honest, a kind, a reliable energy. You're the Queen of Cups. That's your path. Your path's the Queen of Cups. That's said by the divine. Nobody can deny that now. You work with people. You're honest. You're truthful. You tell the truth. You're you just give abundance and love and new beginnings and help people. And, you had to move on out of nowhere. Yeah, they turned their back on you. They've received the message as well, where I don't know how, whether it's spirit or others or evidence or just seeing you or from the divine, I'm hearing that you're really the real deal, and they closed out a cycle with you for this person, for these people. All they want to say is they messed up very, very bad and causing a breakup between you. This person lied to you. There was trickery, there was deceit, there was deception, they were dishonest. And they have found that out around the people they're around, that they were convinced that there was unfinished business, or they had to support them, or whatever. Yeah, you're the Empress, Queen of Cups. I can't make it up. They have learnt major life lessons here. They were operating to tear you down, very evil, or who they're around was very evil. And they won't receive their spiritual inheritance. Spirit just said, yeah, collaborating King of Pentacles, very cocky. He didn't see it. He didn't see that he, she, they didn't see the 10 of Cups. They're in all sorts of trouble. They really sabotaged a really a true divine love. Someone who loved them unconditionally, who was going to care for them unconditionally. They gave it all away for a karmic or karmics. They gave it all away. They didn't want it. They see you as stable, secure, consistent, honest, loyal, trustworthy. The thing that's got me here is that Spirit's like, they prayed for you. They prayed for you and we sent them in. Yeah, look, they prayed for you, we sent them in, and they rejected it. And yeah, you 9 of Pentacles. There could have been a little bit of like intimidation. They can't avoid it now, they're forced. All of this is doing for this person is forcing them into their deep inner childhood woundings, okay? It's just stopped them. Everything has stopped them from moving forward. This person, these karmics, everything has stopped them moving forward. That's what they're so devastated about as well. I mean, they are devastated because they have clarity in their dreams. They're being guided to the sabotage or who sabotage. They have to sit with themselves now, their decisions, their choices, where they messed up. They're going through it. They're praying, what do you call that? I think they're like repenting. They saw you as competition. They were with someone who was in competition with everyone and everything. The person or people they're with, everyone's in competition. Everyone's competitive. Everyone's competitive. They were mad at you, but they prayed for you as a blessing, and then they wanted to get mad about you and who you were. You were protected by the divine. You're a high priestess energy. That's just spiritual protection and innocent. You are in your truth, in your alignment. You're like that Oshun energy. They sacrificed a chance of new love. Any chance they were given, Spirit gave them a chance to come in and change it. They sacrificed any chance of new love, romance, happiness, and to experience joy with you. And they were supposed to do that with you, and they realize that now. They realize they really, this was a Chiron timeline this timeline winning. So you came in as their healer, as their true love, unconditional love, true honest person that would have taken care of them and healed their Chiron wounding this lifetime. And they threw it all away for a karmic or karmics. I'm hearing multiple. They're just so much in guilt. They're in so much regret. They're in so much despair. They can't eat. They can't sleep. I heard this person's, the karmic's a liar. Yeah, look. They have no choice but to walk away. But that could be you too, collective. I think they're worried about what's going to come out, to be honest. Just check that camera. See? I just keep hearing what was done to you is being done to them, and it's put them in hermit mode. There's their healing. There's a tower. That wish fulfillment, they don't get it now. It's like their divine inheritance. This person was into some deep, dark stuff, or the people they were with were into deep, dark stuff, or deep, dark manipulation, or detached manipulation. You know, I don't care. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what's right. Win at all costs. But the weirdest part of this is the person, see, now defend tower. Now they're having to defend themselves like you had to defend you. And the one person, they've realized the one person that didn't attack them, didn't come at them, didn't chase them down, didn't do this, didn't do that. You might have stood up for yourself when they ghosted or this or that or attacked you or had a go at you or whatever. I don't know. You may have, been angry at them, but no. That they're realizing you were the honest one. You were defending yourself. You were defending them, and they were with the enemy, basically attacking you while you were protecting. Oh, got it. You were protecting them. You were being loyal, honest in your truth. You were there to heal and care and love them unconditionally and heal their Chiron wounding this lifetime. While you were protecting them and sending them unconditional love, light, healing, whatever, I don't know, warning them, helping them, guiding them, offering, I don't know. They were actually behind the scenes attacking you and seeing you as the enemy. And now that's happening to them. Got to be more careful. Yeah, I feel sick. I felt sick when I said that's been their realization. They have to now defend themselves against a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That is a gold digger. That is someone who wants to be looked after, provided for, no emotion, no nurture, no care, and they are stuck. They are trapped in this. Male or female, they are trapped in this. They now are copying everything and more that they did to you. And not only that, now look at the spiritual. They're realizing that this person was nothing but there for support. They take money, security, stability, give nothing. They're not loyal. They're not genuine. They don't give. They don't work. They don't provide. They don't do anything. And they chose this as their spiritual journey. The reset, they've realized, they've actually realized. I just heard the veils have come off. Right, just give me some clarification, Spirit. Better just check that. They have to see what they did now. Yet judgment, they have to see, but the divine will make them see what they did now. And there won't be any walking away. But wherever they are, there is... I'm worried about this person if they stay there. They might have some karma to clean up or something, but... yeah. This Emperor's out in the cold. Ten of Pentacles, Hermit. What... They really thought they were building a lifetime, a legacy with the right people, places. Someone really convinced them, tricked them, mimicked them, Jezebeled them, seduced them, coerced them. They believed these people. Numerous people. They even went for numerous people than you or for you or backing you, teaming up with others. didn't give you the time of day or investigate or look at. They became your enemy for no reason. No reason. They're sitting there going, why was I even doing that to that person, right? Well, all these other karmics were to stop their spiritual journey, which we saw back here, to blind them from their true spiritual journey. You're a Queen of Cups Empress. They know the truth now, Spirit just said. And the reason they were attacking you for no reason is you were the one thing that could come into their life, honest, spiritual, higher divine vibration, whatever it is, connection with them. Correction, Spirit said the highest divine connection they will ever have was with you. You were the one that would heal them this lifetime, this timeline of their Chiron wounding. And they threw you out in the cold. That's why they're praying for a miracle. Harshly too, Spirit said, really. And then decided to attack you. And the people they were with were obsessed, or they were obsessed attacking you. But they were actually attacking themselves. Their higher purpose, destiny, inheritance, destiny, all of, they were just attacking and destroying themselves, only to find out that you weren't their enemy. Well, you were sending them unconditional love and just wanting them to be happy. They were attacking you. And there's evidence. They see you doing better than before. Everything around them's fallen apart. Everything around them's fallen apart. They will get, if there's no reconciliation, and I'm really feeling what will come out, has come out, or did come out, whether you know it or not, or it's just them, or it's him. It's like, how do I fix this? I need a miracle. I need a miracle, like divine intervention miracle. That's how bad it is. Now, when people move on now, I don't know the answer. I don't know if they come back in and you heal it. I don't know, because everyone's divine contract, it's left to the divine. This is going to be left to the divine. You need to surrender this to the divine if you're on the other side of this. Let's say they do move on. They will move on. They will get new lovers. There will always be someone prettier, better, or can do what you can do, or whatever it is. But they'll never have the energy or the high vibrational connection. So it's like they'll never, ever, ever be able to replicate it, create it, or feel it, or find it, the connection and the level of connection and vibration, the energy or essence they had with you, with and for you. It's like when you have to put sugar in something, and you can get salt, you can get other corn flour, you can get all these other white substances that like sugar, but it's not sugar. You can get fake sugar. You can they can go and get all that. They'll always have a karmic. They chose that. We have been saying this, guys. Yep, they'll always be looking, like, let's say sugar, your sugar. Let's say that. It's the easiest way I can. As I said, what's that fake sugar you can put in your tea and your coffee? It's like it's always just not quite the same. They're under moon and illusion. Whatever they did behind the scenes, the universe saw it. There's a judgment. Magician work. Moon and magician, I'm telling you. things we do, the lessons we learn. And Spirit just said to me, we want you to know you're beautiful, collective. And that's what's shining through. That was what has shone through to everyone. See, epiphany about their North Node, about the truth, about where they're elevating. They're not going to elevate. They can go on, they can create with other people. They're not going to elevate. They're not. Yeah, look, I told you they're not. Hanged Man, they can reevaluate this. They can go and look for others. King of Wands, he can head off. They can find someone else. Okay? They're never going to. They're never going to find that sugar in a relationship again. They made the wrong choice. That is so evident. They let this lover, High Priestess in reverse. Dark arts, liar, manipulation, secrets, hiding secrets, illusion, dark arts, manipulation, imbalances everybody's energy. That's who they chose. That's who they chose. My gosh. And they really did believe this person was it for them, and I really believe they thought they were with their divine counterpart. This person was their divine counterpart, only to find out they were not. And they're with them. They're in a higher contract. It's all come on. All the secrets have been. What are the secrets? Brutal betrayal, deceit, deception, star in reverse, no blessings, no alignment, no truth, no future alignment, no future blessings. They lost their blessings. You were the star, you were the starseed, you were their healer, you were their Chiron wounding this lifetime. You were sent in, and vice versa. They were supposed to do that too. I heard double failed mission. Not you, collective, them. Yep, on the side. And it was all about who they were giving to. Who ended up betraying them. Yeah, they were giving, Two of Cups. And they were undecided where to give to. This is the problem. This was the challenge this lifetime. But in all the illusion and delusion and Jezebel and multiples and whoever's karmic energies, this person can never get out of a karmic cycle. Yeah, they're not going to get victory. They gave to, they made a high commitment. They thought they were with a soulmate. There's no victory. They know that. They can see that coming. There is no victory. Moving forward, put the past behind them, healing. They're going into an ending. There's endings all around them, transformations, but this is fiery ending. This isn't easy endings. These are fighting, arguing, challenging, apology about deception. To a Queen of Wands, a Temperance Angel. That's a yes. You're getting a message in a text from them. This King of Cups was in devil energy. It's on the wrong side. Yep. He didn't have all the facts. He was listening to pages. Justice. Four of Wands. It's all been illuminated. What was all illuminated? Absolute. Everything they thought they had, they built. This is like they either married, lived with, built a business, created a foundation, a home, a family, a business. Yep. They shared it with the entire community. You were not it. You were the karmic, right? All has been illuminated. They were going to have happy success. All's been exposed and illuminated. That's not what they got. They were under illusion, delusion. It didn't come through, and it's not coming through. all because this person was hotter or sexier or thinner or accepted or liked, or I don't know. I think part of it, see, block, can't move forward, stagnant, trying to get strength. I think this person was very superficial, with someone very superficial, ego-driven, ego-based. You know, when some people, when their ego gets boosted, they lose their head, they lose their sense. But there's something more dark, demonic and evil. I mean, if you don't want someone move on, why are you attacking them? Why are you stealing? Why are you trying to take their destiny? You are not here. You were left behind. Why, if you're ghosting, leaving, rejecting, abandoning someone, why are you turning around and attacking them and stealing or hurting or harming or trying to destroy their inheritance, their destiny, their future, their whatever, their true? You were just in your true path. You were doing it. So not only did they want to not do that spiritual contract, but they wanted to take what was yours and take you down and give it to someone else. They couldn't just leave you, move on and build with someone else. And they couldn't build with someone else anyway, with that, no matter what, because that was not their divine counterpart. That was not their divine purpose. And this person has no idea why they were attacking you. They were attacking you because you were so honest, so truthful, so kind, so caring, and that you were their divine match this lifetime. Whether you end up with them or not, you will be happy. You will get a contract. You will move forward, whatever it is, or spirit will fix this. And there'll be miracles. I don't know, fated miracles. I don't know. Divine intervention. You need to surrender it. There is an apology coming. They are moving forward, but the imbalance is so big that this could be closed out. That's individual, what do you call it, contracts. I'm getting so much interference in this reading. It's not funny. And that was to the level of interference that all these energies did with this contract. So for some of you, it is over this lifetime. That's it. It's done. Others, I don't know. There could be a reconciling. I don't know. That could be another video. Sometimes there's too much damage done. But the despair, the guilt, the regret, the sorrow, the shame, the humiliation, the feeling like a fool, that's them. I'm not saying that's them. I'm saying that's how they're feeling. That's what they're going through. They know the truth. You don't have to lose sleep. They know the truth. They know who was the truth. Okay? They know who was there for the right reasons. All right? And they attacked the one person that was to heal their Chiron wounding and live happily ever after with this lifetime. That's that person's energy today. Yeah, look, they're out in the cold and they cannot deal and they are moving on. So this moving on could be towards you. It could be everything's closed out and ended. It could heal. It could resurface. I don't know, guys. There's so, yeah, see, releasing the burden. They have to sit in it, this King of Wands, for a little while. I'll get one, or Spirit said get one of these. Archangel Michael, freedom. So whether you need healing, they need healing, call in Archangel Michael and set yourself free, set them free. And I feel this reading was about giving some form or any form of confirmation so that you can heal or set yourself free or just get some answers. Whether you move on or not, it's getting answers. But this has been diabolical, to say the least. Dreams, they're trying to contact you through your dreams. Romance and divine timing. So whether that's them or you are getting romance and divine timing. You'll be given messages through your dreams. You have a guardian angel, and that guardian angel is Archangel Michael. I feel you've got lots of guardian angels. Body care, freedom, miracles on dreams, emerging romance, divine timing, and blessings. See, It's all good. Collective. See truth and healing, truth and integrity and healing. So Spirit's coming in with truth and to hold people and show who's in integrity and who was out of integrity, and what I feel for this person. They're trying to manifest, send you signs, get their power back. They want forgiveness, support, serenity, healing, playfulness, celebration with you, and self-acceptance. So this person's going through a lot. You've been through a lot. I'm not saying you need to heal, forgive, what like them or get back, or that is completely up to you. I don't even think it'll be up to you. I think it'll be up to the divine. But this person is going through it, and there are no more illusions or delusions. No matter what the outcome, they know. They do feel trapped though, or stuck, and in the current energy today, and they did not see this higher divine union, path, purpose, destiny, commitment, whatever they made. They did not see that correctly. And the World card, see, and there's been nothing but heartbreak. They are going to reach out though. They're thinking about it. But wow, did they have, this isn't one person that's going to come and tell you stuff if they come forward. This is multiple people. All right, collective, take care. We're going to bring some better messages, I promise. That's just this full moon eclipse. And remember, it hits in 6 months. So whatever's revealed and whatever you go on the journey now, 6 months will be that reset for you, okay? Hang in there. Take care.